All right. So then how does keep Poopland in there? How does Crowkiller happen?
Okay, so Crowkiller happened
After your
because
band, after that one band that you did, um,
so yeah, I played in a couple bands after Aftermath. Clear Jets dismantled, Collapse. Started a band called the Meadows. Just a lot. Speak Out played. I played bass in a band called Speak Out, and that was really fun. Even though I couldn't ever remember the songs. Yeah, whatever. It was still fun. My friends played in a band called Close Grip, and it was some kids from up north that lived in like Ogden kind of area, and they were a really good band. I was really good friends with the guitarist and the drummer and the singer Brad, and so it was just this band that for the most, I want to say for the most part people liked. I don't know. I mean, I liked them, so whatever. I booked a show, and they played, and I had to go to work. At that time, I was working, bouncing at bars and just trying to make extra money. And I had to drive out to Wendover, like a party bus for the employees. And Jessica was left to run the show, and a fight happened. And long story short, the singer Brad was shot and killed outside of the venue during the show, and that really fucked things up. Really fucked a lot of people up, including myself. At that point, I didn't know how I was going to continue doing anything hardcore related, just because not that I was responsible, but I booked this show and someone fucking died, right? It was like one of the hardest things that I've ever dealt with in we'll say in the hardcore world. And we ended up doing a benefit show because he had a kid and a fiance, and all the money went to Sonny, his kid. And so we got a lot of bands back together, a lot of local bands that just haven't played in years. Got them back together, and at that point, me and Josh, the guitarist, we kind of decided that Brad would have wanted us to keep playing music. You know what I mean? It was, so we're like, let's start a band kind of for Brad, right? And we tried for about a year, just could not find the right people, couldn't really connect, with the whole band. Tried out a few different people, and then Tyler, that played in Aftermath with me, is friends with Josh as well. And so we started kind of talking about it again after a few months, and we got the drummer Mike, who was from Close Grip, to play, and then Josh and Tyler and myself, and we just started jamming. And we started really connecting and clicking and writing what would be our first EP. And it was really fun. It was just kind of, wasn't a serious band, but, like, it was a good outlet for me emotionally to kind of just get out all my mental health bullshit of being depressed and anxiety and just, so it was a good outlet for all of us.
and that was on New Age.
So the first EP was out on Glory Kid. We decided we weren't trying to do anything that, I mean, I guess maybe this is my perspective. We just wanted to keep it kind of chill and just work with people who we knew, So Andy from Glory Kid was singing for Outlet at the time, his band from Idaho, who we're good friends with. And so we're like, oh, we'll just be label mates with these guys, kind of thing. And we had them put out what our demo was going to be and turn into just an EP. We picked up this kid that played bass for us. I was originally playing bass and singing at the time. You know, and he came in, we started playing, doing a couple little things. You know, we kind of built up some hype right when we started, and we were, you know, playing for the children, and we got on This Is Hardcore the following year. So like we started really good momentum, and then, you know, we started recording the full length, which what happened was our bass player ended up leaving. We got this kid, Matt, who plays drums for some other bands out here in Salt Lake. And we, Mike moved from drums to bass, put Matt in, which made our band sound 20 times better. Matt is an amazing drummer. He knows what he's doing. He's really smart with music, like writing composition bullshit that I don't really know. And he really helped us with that full length that we put out on New Age. And so when we were writing the full length, I hit up Mike just because he was, you know, going strong on New Age again. And I was like, well, if you want to do something with us, you know, we got this full length we're doing, and we'd love to, you know, work with you, obviously, because, you know, we did in the past. You know, and he I don't know if it's because he liked me or liked what he heard, but he decided to put it out. And so, you know, we put it out. It was coming out at the same time we were going on tour with Sanction and See You Space Cowboy, and a couple other bands. It was really fucking awesome tour. Super great kids that we played with. And that's when COVID hit. And we were in Detroit. That's when all the shows started getting shut down. So we were going to open for a sold out show for Every Time I Die, that tour, and they canceled. So we played in a bar that was selling like fish and chips, like all you can eat fish and chips, and it was like an old timer bar, you know, that there was not like, it didn't even look like there should have been a venue at all. It was literally like people were jumping off the bar, you know, into the crowd and stuff when other bands were playing. Not us. No one really liked us. But it was awesome. And so we were going to try and go into Canada, but we just ended up driving home. And then the full length came out like a few weeks after that tour.
Gotcha.
And then we didn't do shit because of COVID, right?
Right. I mean, no one did.
Yeah. No one's going to fucking DoorDash our LP. So, you know, so that kind of just fizzled out. And then, you know, since shows have been going, we've been playing a few shows here and there. And then I got transferred out to California for work, which is, you know, where I'm at now. And I believe I'm getting transferred back here soon.
Gotcha.
Back to you. So, having that, said that, all that, Crowkiller's been such an amazing journey for us as far as being able to have that reminder of Brad for us, and be able to really, a lot of our practices and when we're in a van, we're always reminiscing about shit that we all did together with Brad, and he was a fucking nutbag, and to a fault, you know, but an amazing human being.
Why that name? I think I asked you this years ago, but I wasn't recording you giving the answer, so that's why I'm re-asking, and I don't remember.
So Crowkiller originally came around because we were looking for like weird names, and my brother suggested that name because of a book about a mountain man, Liver Eaton Johnson.
And that's who's on the shirt?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so that guy, it was one of those things. His wife got killed by some Native Americans of the Crow Nation, and so he went on this fucking rampage and started killing them and eating their livers. And in their belief system, if your body was not intact when you died, you wouldn't go to heaven. So he was doing some crazy shit. And so it was all about kind of revenge, right? Kind of like this passionate revenge sort of thing. And then obviously that's problematic